Welcome to Miss Tastic Maths. In this video, we continue our Year 7 Maths journey following the UK KS3 curriculum. Today's lesson focuses on building strong foundations through clear examples and guided practice. I would like you to pause the screen and have a go at these questions. I will now show the answers on the screen. If you need more help, please refer to previous videos. In this lesson, we will learn how to order integers, decimals, and negative numbers. Some of the key terms are place value, which shows the position of a digit in a number and tells us how much it is worth. Ascending means moving from the smallest to the largest, and descending is the opposite, where you move from the largest to the smallest. So an example of ascending would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and descending would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go through an example. Here I'm going to order these numbers in ascending order. I have negative 2, 3.4, negative 1.8, and 1.5. The first thing I'm going to do is draw out a number line. I think it's good to be able to visually see what each of these, the placement of each of these numbers. Now, the first thing that you should notice about the number line is that the numbers on the left of 0 are negative numbers. They have the minus sign in front of them. And the numbers to the right of 0 are positive numbers. And these are numbers that you should be familiar with. Now, negative numbers are always smaller in value than positive numbers. So whenever I'm ordering the numbers in ascending order, I know that the negative numbers will come first and then the positive numbers. And if I was ordering these numbers in descending order, I will then place the positive numbers first and then the negative numbers. And the further you travel towards the left, away from 0, the smaller the value of the number. And when you travel from 0 to the right, the further you travel away from 0, the greater the value of the number. So in this case, negative 2 and negative 1.8 are both on the left-hand side, but minus 2 is further away from 0 than negative 1.8, so minus 2 is smaller in value. 3.4 and 1.5 both come to the right-hand side of 0, but 3.4 is further away from 0 than 1.5, so it has a greater value. One thing that does confuse students is why is negative 2 bigger? Why does negative 2 have a smaller value than negative 1.8? Because 2 is a bigger number than 1.8. It's because they're negative numbers. Okay? If it was the other way around and both of these were positive, then 2 would obviously be greater than 1.8. So when I'm ordering them in ascending order, it's negative 2, negative 1.8, 1.5, and 3.4. Okay, let's look at a different example where all the first digits are the same. So in this case, they're all of 3s. So we then have to proceed to the next column, which is the 10th column, and order the numbers according to the smallest to the largest, because we're going to sort them out in ascending order. So 3.1 is the smallest number, then it's 3.2, then it will be 3.4, and 3.5, and 3.8. So if all the numbers are the same in the first column, then proceed to the next column. And if you've got some numbers that are similar, like for example 3.4 and 3.41, then proceed to the third column. Okay, so please pause the screen and have an attempt at these fluency questions. Okay, let's go through the answers now. For question A, we are going to sort them out in ascending order. So 7 is the smallest and 23 is the largest number. For B, they all have 3 in the ones column, so we have to then look at the tenths column and hundredths column and order them. C, we got negative numbers. So you got minus 2, minus 5, minus 1. Minus 5 is the smallest, even though it's a larger number, because it is negative, it's got the smallest value. And then for the last one, you've got a mixture. And just remember, the negative numbers are smaller than positive numbers when you are ordering those from smallest to largest. For the fluency task, I would like you to pause the screen and have a go at these questions. Okay, here are the answers. Please pause the screen whilst you mark them. Pause the screen whilst you attempt these super challenge questions. Okay, let's go through these answers. So, question 1, Redville is 102 miles from Leek. Castleville is 75 miles from Leek. Which town is greater distance from Leek? So I'm just going to use a simple number line. So I got Leek's 0, Castleville is 75, Redville is 102, and clearly it has a greater distance from Leek. Question 2, James took 617 seconds to complete a puzzle. Georgia took 598 seconds to complete the same puzzle. Who completed the puzzle in the shortest time? Again, I'm just going to draw myself a very simple number line. Georgia took 598 seconds, so she's just before 600. James took 670 seconds, so he's just after 600. So clearly you can see that Georgia took the shortest time to complete the puzzle. For question 3, we are arranging these temperatures in order from lowest to highest. So I'm just going to cross them out as I go along. So 2 degrees, 7 degrees, then it's 8 degrees, and then 9 degrees Celsius. After 9, it's 11 degrees Celsius, followed by 12 and then 15. So for B, we've got some negative numbers. So I'm just going to go right ahead and underline the negative numbers, because the larger the number, the smaller its value. So minus 7C comes first, then it's minus 5 degrees Celsius, and then minus 3. And then for the positives, I'm going to go from the smaller number to the largest. So that's 1, 2, 4, and 8 degrees. And question C, I'm going to tackle it the same way. So I will just go ahead and underline all the negative numbers, and then make sure I'm ordering them from the largest number in terms of the number, but the larger number has the smallest value. So minus 14 degrees, then it's minus 3 degrees and minus 1 degree. And the positive numbers I'll go up in order. So that's minus 5, 9 degrees, positive 5, positive 9, positive 11, and then positive 21 degrees Celsius. So question 4, Jemima earns 41,838, Patrick earns 40,989, and Benny earns 42,001 pounds. So who earns the least amount of money? That's going to be Patrick, because it's 40, and Benny earns the most amount because his is 42. Okay, pause the screen whilst you attempt the exit ticket. I will now put the answer to the exit ticket on the screen. Well done for completing today's lesson. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe to Mr. Fantastic Maths, and practice the questions to secure your understanding. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.